you've got a secondary engage tool that we haven't seen previously because you've got that Trundle locked in the jungle. You were kind of questioning...
Wolves will be spotted by Tien. Now you have to look, though, who's going to collapse first, because it's going to be RNG who can move here with mid pushed in and bot lane pushed in.
You got to see them moving on up as well, because Tian does not win that 1v1. DoingB looking for Xiaolongbao, though, and he's been found out alone. Nice dodge on the Zenith Blade. Still gets stunned, though, and that's first blood going the way of DoingB. Now the rest of the team's here as they get straight onto LWX. Ming surviving. Blast Cone out to safety, but he's finished off. DoingB with a double, and he's looking for more as well. No way out for Xiaohu, and Tian finishes him off.
Nobody from Orange.
Ming gonna move up slightly just to make sure that this is a safe objective. We know that FPX will not let this go without a fight. Tian is gonna be here, pulled in immediately. Ultimates galore, and it's straight across the entire team. Ming the first one to go down, but Langxing is huge in the fight. Will be dropped eventually as Crisp keeps himself alive for now. LWX is free firing. DoingB with a double kill as well. Xiaolongbao nowhere to go. It's a triple for DoingB. You can see he's still got to stack up his mana moon. And so it's still a long time until anything
Faced with the likes of Betty, and especially on the Kai'Sa, where you want to start stacking up these evolutions. You need those 2 to 2.5 items before you really come online. But by the time you get to that point, this game has pretty much already been decided.
They're not going to contest things like the Herald because they know that there's just no way right now. They need to come back into things later on. I say that, they're going to make a play down towards the bottom side. Gimgoon getting dived right now. Will pull Langxing into the Death Realm. That's going to be just about it for now. In the meantime, we see FPX dropping the Herald in the mid lane. There's a turret, a pillar, sorry. Langxing will get the kill now. Actually, it was a Herald in the top lane. They're pushing manually in the mid lane. FPX, they're just going to take the entire map.
This is an awful call from RNG. They commit so many members to the bottom side, and Gimgoon survives for so long that they're trading turrets all over the place. Not only with this Rift Herald get the tier 2, gets a charge onto the inhibitor turret, they've cracked open the mid. Look, DoingB might be caught out, though. World Ender's popped. No, he's out. He should be okay.
That's going to be a depth charge. Flashes over the wall, though. FPX, off of a dive from RNG, get everything across the entire map.
I don't know. Since that's not going to be the case, and they're just going to go for this dragon, it gives RNG the opportunity now, with the attention of FPX drawn to the bottom side of the map, to move in, get vision control, and get this top lane turret for push the mid lane. This is why FPX are starting it instantly. They want to tear through it.
Here we go. 5v5 it is. Xiaolongbao jumps straight onto the pit. DoingB's in the backline, but Killer Instinct from Betty gets straight onto Tian. The Ocean Soul was taken by FPX. Bullet time does nothing. That's going to be one kill going the way of the Silas. Xiaohu trying to do work, but DoingB is doing everything right now. Look how fast they burn through that health bar as well. We do have Xiaohu. He's got the Glacial Prison on hijack right now. Xiaolongbao can't get to the Baron, though, and it's taken down by FPX. Now for a team fight. Big ult going down onto DoingB. Still got some health to work with. Popped into GA now. In the meantime, Langxing taken down in the backline. Gimgoon survives with his Zhonyas. Xiaolongbao has to back away. The bullet time. The Glacial Prison's back up, and it's a kill for Gimgoon. RNG.
In the base of RNG. Oh, actually, they're just going for the end. They decided, hey, look, we're going to be able to push in. Screw towers. We want to win this.
They're looking to finish things off here. They've got the Baron buff, they've got the man advantage, and they might have just got Betty as well. Walks away from the Infernal Chains, keeps himself alive, but one tower down. Xiaohu out of his Zhonyas and out of the game as well. Betty chased down and finished off. No, gets onto Fountain, keeps himself alive, but we can't say the same for the base. FPX 1-0 up. The champions return, and they make their mark. They will not go down without a fight, getting a couple of extra kills, but 1-0 on the score. So heavily focused around Xiaolongbao and denying him a comfort champion. We'll see how he can work out on this Nocturne, but it's going to be DoingB this time. Crawl away from the play on that one, and actually might look for a repeat gank there. Tian moving back on the minimap. You can see him going for Langxing. Flash for the knockup. Langxing has to use his own flash, but he's slowed, and he will be finished off. Yet again, we see the first.
Xiaolongbao has just hit that level 6 point. Starting to move up towards this Rift Herald as well. Langxing can't
of this play. Who gets the first tower, though? Looks like it will be RNG.
This is something we're seeing slightly different from 10.4 to 10.
So with the Mountain Drake being taken here, we're going to have
already started to move away from this bottom side.
Yeah, correct thing to do as well. Oh, 3 seconds until the last plate. He's not going to get it in time. Oh, it's a disaster. Doesn't get the last plate.
Just calling this, saying, hey, look, you're going to crack towers with the Rift Herald. We're just going to take yours straight off.
Yeah, Rift Arrow doesn't do anything if the other team... There is a teleport available for Gimgoon, but he's going to be the only one. Oh, Ming actually caught up here. Unbreakable keeps him alive for now. Knock up there, though. Good amount of CC and force the flash. Now onto the likes of Doomb. He's going to be stunned, exhausted, knocked up, and almost taken down. Walks away, but Betty...
But LWX, the main supplementary damage for FPX on the top side, RNG are able to take the fight in the mid lane, but it's put down a little bit too early. Still 10 seconds before the Dragon, so RNG can respond to this and still fight at the Drake.
Oh, that's going to change the corruption. In they go onto the likes of LWX, and the equalizer will burn him to a crisp. Speaking of crisp, he goes down as well. It's two for...
Isn't a semi-global like the Nocturnes.
Now, as the Dragon goes the way of RNG, that's two.
Spread RNG out. If they can't have the dive buddies of Longshin and Xiaolongbao working together, it becomes a lot easier circulating in on top of them and ruining the chance of FPX picking up their second victory in this series.
Ultimate's going to be popped down in the bottom lane, but Gimgoon is not winning this fight out at all. Langxing opting not to go for the flash just yet, but Betty's here, so is Ming. There's no way out. Oh, and a kill gifted onto the Varus. Best case scenario for RNG. And now up in the top lane as well, Equalizer goes down, Xiaolongbao gets healed up by the likes of Xiaohu. The four-man play from FPX, they want to answer, and they'll get a Nocturne for their troubles. Make that two as well, as it's a double kill for LWX. Want to contest this one, they've got vision. Bear in mind, Varus does a lot of damage at this stage in the game.
Chains of Corruption could be huge in this pit as well. Betty is going to toss it in.
Here we go, Chains of Corruption onto this squad. They're going to get the concussive blows onto Chris. That's one kill. Bullet time comes on through. Baron doing a lot of damage. Smite available, and it will be Tian that gets it. But it's going to be LWX falling. Tian can't get out. There's an arrow going through, and Betty DPSing it down. Tian going to be there. Xiaolongbao pops the paranoia. Dragon resets as Langxing in the back line, but he's low, and he's going to be finished off to start things off. Xiaolongbao has to run away back to the rest of his team. Bullet time across the squad, and FPX, they found the fight they needed. Betty finds one. Ming there to protect him, but they're 2 versus 4 right now, and Gimgoon will not let them escape. There's 2 for the Aatrox once again.
Dragon, the towers are falling over, and one mistake from RNG has put FPX firmly back in the game.
Yeah, and take a look at the gold lead that they've got off the back of that. There was a ton of bounties for them to collect, and that's going to be 2.5.
Xiaolongbao is so close to that GA.
Oh, the flash engage comes on through. That's a depth charge only onto Ming, though. Betty still surviving. A lot of ultimates burned on both sides here. Langxing still with the Dominus up. World Ender available for Gimgoon. Neither team has an equalizer, though.
They'll be moving back in. Doimby, though, will have that back up quicker because Doimby actually stole away the Chains of Corruption from Betty. So has the opportunity with this ult now returning to steal it away for this Baron fight.
Here we go. This could be a game-deciding moment right here. Baron started off for the side of RNG, down to 2,000 HP. The smite goes down from Xiaolongbao. Ming surviving for now. Look at LWX in the backline surviving from the burst at Langxing. Golden in the back. And it's Doomb to survive. The Kingslayer's huge, and he lasts the fight. Double kill for LWX. Another team fight for FPX.
The Baron might have gone to RNG, but the victory goes to FPX. Tian is scaring Longshin into the top lane, while the rest of XPX corral around the minions. They're going to crack the base.
They're looking to end things right here. FPX moving straight on towards the mid lane inhibitor. 20 seconds remaining on the death time of Xiaolongbao. Langxing trying to delay things.
It's not going to be possible, though. Renekton's taken too low. FPX have taken both Nexus turrets.
In the rematch of our finals, FPX are going to go 2-0. The world champions will not be usurped. This throw